I'm a very simple girl who comes from a middle class family. My family might not have offered much in materialistic terms to me, but it has offered to me a lot of values in my life. I started figuring out my passion and my dreams from my very childhood. I used to read newspaper articles of legends like APJ Abdul Kalam sir or Sachin Tendulkar. I used to read newspaper articles about them. I used to cut those newspaper articles and save it for my future. With that small dream that I also have to become something like them, but it happened so that I once questioned my mom that why should I see somebody on the TV? When will they see me on the TV? So that somehow triggered my mom, and she thought this girl has some spark in her, maybe I should encourage her. She used to take me to the nook and corner of the city, and it used to happen so that the society around me used to question her, people in that same society to their own kids now. This is that spirit which took me a long way and made me stand as an internationally recognized young achiever now. And for a girl child, especially being a girl child, empowerment starts at home itself. My mother never told me that you are a girl child and you cannot do this. So when I had a passion for nation building, I was very interested looking at the army uniform, and I thought if I would be in the NCC, maybe I could do something for my nation in terms of emergencies. Maybe in a very little way, but I wanted to do something for my nation. And that's the reason I joined NCC, that maybe you're the last girl to walk in, but you walk out with the first prize. So that's how things right from my childhood. It could be a pen, it could be an eraser or anything. Any small thing that I achieved in my life, it gave me the spirit to do much better the next time I go for it. So there was this incident where my dance class friends, they all used to come in cars. I used to ask my mom, will we ever be able to buy a car? And then she told me, you work hard, you give your best, and your efforts will definitely get you a car someday in your life. And believe me, like exactly when I turned 18 years of age, and that is when we get our license. So I won this brain and beauty contest, and I won a Tata Nano car, and I started driving my mom wherever I go now. And even now, in the Diva contest that I've been to, it was not an easy thing, at least to get into it. So the Diva contest is nothing but the Miss Diva, where I could represent India as a Miss Universe. So it's the Miss Universe India contest. It was not easy to convince my people around me. There were people who actually criticized me, who didn't like me going into the contest. But the actual reason why I wanted to go to the contest is because I had this vision that if I win Miss Universe, then I will be able to represent my country at the United Nations, where I will be able to address and I will be empowered to address a lot of girls like me. That was the motto behind me when I wanted to go to this the contest, but not a lot of people could understand it, and they were criticizing me at that moment. I knew it. If I won it, the same people will come and appreciate me, and if I don't win it, the same people will be ready to throw stones again at me. So there were many situations where people actually throw stones at me, and I turned those stones into milestones. So milestones, all of us have such kind of situations in life. So when you see a milestone never shows a distance that you have already traveled in your life. It shows the distance that you have to travel still in your life. So I think even this occasion for me is a milestone, looking at you all, reminding me to do much better in my life. And during the process, I've seen failures and I've seen success. So, success is not something, it's not a car, it's not a bank balance, it's not getting awards. That is not success. Success is something when your efforts see fruits. And success is something that you're happy doing whatever you're doing. If you're happy doing that, then you're successful. And
Ma'am, I wanted to ask you that what keeps you so motivating, and how you be without any distraction, always how do you focus so much, ma'am? Because you have also got the same life.
Yes.
There may be some distractions in your life.
Yes.
So you may know it. So how do you do? How are you so focused in your thing?
All of us have distractions. Like as I told you, like maybe till my MBBS third year, I didn't have a phone and a computer. Maybe that didn't let me get out of my distractions. So right now we all have phones. We all focus a lot on it, on tabs, on iPads, on iPhones and everything, which could be a distracting factor. We all tend to spend a lot of time on that. But I think if you have a goal and if you're very, determined to get that, you yourself will put, you'll divide your own time. You'll put it aside and you'll think, okay, this 10 minutes I will use this and the next 1 hour I'm going to study. So you just have to have a perfect goal in life, which you have to have that firing passion inside you that I have to achieve this. This is like, you have to do it, that's all.
What makes you so confident, ma'am, in everything?
Experiences in life make you confident. Like the first time when I stand on stage, I was also a little nervous. I also had stage fear when I come the first time onto the stage. But you just have to not lose your heart when somebody criticizes you. You have to become even more stronger and present yourself even more strongly every time you come up. You don't have to lose your heart. Come again and prove yourself on stage. So that gives you that confidence to be better and better again.
Ma'am, you have done many performances. So before that, in the backstage, what you would be thinking at that night?
Yes, I've done many performances, but while that documentary was playing, I was just closing my eyes and then I was trying to revise my steps and then I was trying to think of God. Like every performance that I do is like the first performance I do. Every performance that I do is like I have to give my best. And just because everybody knows me, everybody is praising me already, they're just waiting for me, I think I should present it even more better for them. And I shouldn't be like, oh, it's okay if I don't perform like that. So it's like every performance is my first performance.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Or girls,
There's one more.
Student of this college itself. So first of all, I want to tell was it that you were having aim of going to MBBS early only, or after passing your PU2 you were having that, yes, I have to choose that aim?
No, from my childhood, I was this girl who always wanted and admired doing towards my goal of being a doctor. So when it comes to NCC or going to the Diva, it was all not planned. I just utilized the opportunities that were around me. But since every smile that you draw on a patient's face gives you that badge of honor that you can put over yourself. So, it's like after getting into MBBS, you really can't blame the system because you're a part of it. So you have to make the system a better place after going there. And I used to literally get tears in my eyes if I could make at least one person smile. There were days when my mom when I was in my night duties, my mom used to come in the evening just to give me some snacks or something. And some of the patients and their attenders, they used to come to my mom and they used to do this and say, Chala manchi kuturni kannavamma, chala baga chuskuntundi mammalni. She's taking very good care of us. I think that's much more than any other achievements that I've done in my life.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
The privilege of making me stand here and interact with the students. It was an honor. Thank you.